welcome to Vroomin Centipede, the show formerly known as the fan-controlled show, the official companion show to fan-controlled sports and entertainment, your place to control the race.
Oh.
See what I did there?
Yeah.
See what I did there? A Vroomin Centipede, by the way, is where the nose of a car gets right up on the exhaust pipe.
It's butt stuff.
That is an
That
is
car
an,
butt stuff.
it's an all-timer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've joked about shirts with all of the names of the shows. I think that one would just, I don't know. You're very small somewhere in the back by the butt.
I don't know if you guys saw this going around this week, but there was some video of this gigantic centipede that went viral, this video. And I have no idea if this was like AI or this was real, but it looked like it was in Africa or Arizona. I don't know, some desolate area, right?
Awful place. Yeah.
And I put in the comment and I just said, I think I speak for everyone when I say, right? And currently, let me check my Instagram. Currently, that has 13,484 likes.
I think you did speak for everyone.
I think I won. And there's only one person that responded to it that said, thanks. So anyway, that was I don't know where I said
Vroomin Centipede.
Vroomin Centipede.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
we got a big show. We got
and here
we got a big show. We got the driver. The driver has been picked, voted on by you. The driver in way down in Pocono. It's gonna be Mason Massey behind the wheel.
Our boy Mason Massey's running it back. Can you believe it?
You know, he won by a very significant margin. It was 63% of the vote. You know, and we loved having JJ on 2 weeks in a row.
Oh, yeah.
And
this is the only thing that I don't like about fan controlling things is there has to be a loser.
Yeah,
totally.
You know?
True.
You know, it's interesting too that such a wide margin. Like when we were doing the qualifying lap in Talladega, Leighton and I were pulling in, and Mason was doing the lap, and Mason, because there's something wrong with the spark plug. I don't know if you guys remember this, but we ran a 1.5 seconds slow of the pace, and I looked at Leighton. I'm like, it's 1.5 seconds. It's no big deal. And Leighton's like, it's an eternity, dude. Like, what are you talking about? And so I always think that these votes are going to be like a margin like that, like 6 votes. And he just went, but he essentially lapped him is what you're saying.
Truth. Yeah.
But no shade to JJ. We love JJ.
No shade.
Yeah.
But he got lapped. Sorry, JJ.
Freddie Airmail says it's probably Australia. Have you seen their spiders? Yeah. Yep.
Everything in Australia wants to kill you.
Yeah, correct.
That's my understanding.
Even the Australians,
including their women, which I dated one in LA, and I can attest. Almost died. Freddie Airmail also said, "Can we get JJ on the race broadcast, or is he going to be driving another car there? He might be driving another car, but I don't think he's going to want to be part of a race. Talking about a race car driver that is driving a car that he wanted to drive.
Didn't we ask him to do that?
Yeah,
I think we tried that in the last one, right? We didn't. I think that was exactly
his
response. It's like, nah, I'm gonna enjoy the heat in Phoenix.
Yeah.
It's like asking your ex-girlfriend to officiate your wedding.
Oh,
You know?
hey, speaking
How
of
many-
weddings, Jeff.
How many ex-girlfriends' wedding have you officiated, Josh? Because the number's north of 1. I guarantee it.
Well, okay, well,
I think about it.
she wasn't a girlfriend, but I definitely officiated a wedding of a girl that I had hooked up with before. But her husband, now ex-husband, didn't know about that, which is
Of course,
probably
no. Yeah.
the reason why they are currently ex-husbands. She married a very nice guy. I always liked him. Then she got divorced and married like the guy that invented free credit report and now lives in like some mansion somewhere. Who knows? But yeah.
Oh,
How does he
Mr.
make any
Report
money if it's a
.com?
free credit report?
Jeff, okay, there's something in this country called nothing is free, but you can put the word there.
All right. Okay.
You know? It's like buy one, get one free. You still have to buy one.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same way the dollar store is not really like nothing in the dollar store is $1 anymore.
No,
Yeah.
How do they call it Dollar Tree?
You know? OVO Ghost in the chat. Good to see you. OVO Ghost, I'm guessing, Leighton, will be on your bachelor party a week from today, July 4th. We won't have a show next week. Leighton will be on his bachelor party. The rest of us will be trying to light our houses on fire with indoor fireworks. I know I will.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
Can we talk about Leighton's bachelor party? That's what I want to talk about.
yes, let's talk about it.
I know there'll be fireworks.
I mean, I just want to hear what is
July.
what is the plan now, and then how can we punch it up on the show? Let's
we are
workshop
definitely
a little bit. Let's
going-
hear what you have, and then we'll work to punch it up.
We're definitely going go-kart racing. I know that.
You're going go-kart racing?
Indoor
That's
go-kart racing, helmets,
That's
all of
rad.
that.
It's pretty sick.
And then a steakhouse at the end of the day. But we're for sure.
Did you mandate anything, or did your best man just kind of come up with stuff?
I suggested all this. He was like, "All right, just let me know like what you really want to do, and I can organize it." I was like, "All right,
Love it.
this is it.
That's
Let's go
cool.
racing." At first, it was paintballing, but the place wasn't open on 4th of July.
Okay.
You know,
That seems like the day to
I
go.
was going to say.
right. I was like, we kind of want to do some reenactment that day, so
Yeah,
let's.
dress everybody up in friggin' red coats and
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
get your revenge. Like,
They're like contractually obligated to lose the fight. They're like really bad at it. They've like paint muskets.
oh shit, that's.
I want to
great-
do a
a really good
reenactment
idea.
of the Independence Day by the Will Smith movie. That's
Yeah, welcome
You know?
to Earth.
Yeah.
You know?
Today we consider this
Today.
our Independence Day.
That's
We
right.
will not go quietly into the night.
Leighton,
Yes.
are fireworks legal in Georgia? What's the status there? Okay.
Does it matter?
Like every Walmart parking lot is selling fireworks that day.
Yeah, I don't understand that. By the way, the distinction between legal or not legal, because I've never been anywhere where people didn't have copious amounts of fireworks.
I agree.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
It's just slightly harder to get. You know what I mean? It's like a one extra hurdle.
Yeah. I mean, like I've driven by a shack on the side of the road that said fireworks for sale in a place I knew for certain fireworks were not legal. But I don't understand it.
Feels like
I don't get it either. I mean, like growing up, it wasn't legal in Pennsylvania, but in the CVS parking lots, we had all the fireworks. But from what I understand, growing up, we went to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina one time as a family. And I just remember the beach every night was basically D-Day. Like
Oh,
there
yeah.
was
Yeah.
but I think the difference maybe is in some states you can get like the ones that can literally blow your hand off, and the other ones it's just like sparklers and Roman candles.
Maybe.
I think there's a
Distinction.
distinction as far as like quarter sticks of dynamite and like the little snakes that
Yeah. Yeah. There's certain places you could go and buy a thermonuclear bomb.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
but the sign saying buy those little tiny snakes doesn't pop on a road sign, so it just says fireworks.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah.
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 When I got my driver's license in Mexico, there was all these options, and you pull up to the Mexican DMV, and there's a sign that says like coyotes. Oh, and then there's the traditional like DMV, and so I can pay the DMV. It costs like $20 to get your license, or I can pay $30, and these guys will give me a replica license that looks exactly like the license that you would get in. They have a photo booth. It's in front of the DMV, which is wild. And I'm saying, so for like 10 extra bucks, I can go the illegal route, but I get it. I'm done. And they're like, yes. So I went inside. I was a little worried about the written test. And do you remember when we were kids, we had the number 2 pencil, you fill in the bubble. It's like the Iowa test.
Yeah.
So you go through, they hand you the sheets, they hand me a pencil. I look at it and I open it up, and it's been used before. So all of it had just been erased. They just reused the same thing. So I could see all of the, so it took me about 9 seconds. I'm all, here you go, license, please. It was unbelievable.
The Scantron.
It was incredible. They just erased it. It was,
That's
That's
amazing.
That's why you drive in Mexico. OVO goes,
yeah.
yep, just got rockets in Georgia legally like 5 years ago. Well, Leighton, you're in.
Okay.
Your bachelor
Let's
party's
go.
about to be
Yeah.
Try to go crazy.
lit.
Well,
Yeah,
so how
Jay,
many?
wait,
so
real
let's
quick
talk-
in the app chat, and you guys can get the app chat
Oh,
right
let me
now.
get
It's
that up.
all in the control app. Get in there. Tons of pics, and the show name will be in there as well. JB Papa says Thursdays are Cougar Night at the Blue Martini in North Phoenix. Leighton, just
Oh.
say.
Okay.
I've
Noted.
been- The
Are
Cougars
you in
are
Phoenix?
known to
Because
love
it's
Leighton.
Cougar night.
First of all, the Blue Martini is one of the best damn bars in Vegas and Phoenix. I'm telling you, it's just incredible times. We have some FCF stories there that I will tell you guys over lots of alcohol. Like, can we break this down? I want to understand. First of all, somebody in the chat said Independence Lay, which is genius.
Yep. Ready.
Can we talk? How many guys slash people are coming to the bachelor party? How many people are you guys meeting? I know you're doing karting, but like, give us a play-by-play. What's the itinerary?
At least 8 guys. Because
Okay, it's
Good
a
number.
strong number, right? There's
7 or 8
symmetry.
groomsmen.
Yeah,
I had
4
32. That was too many.
guys.
That was too
More
many.
than that, and you start losing people.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
you really do.
Somebody dies.
Yeah.
We're probably going to meet at my hotel. So we have a groom suite, for the hotel. So have everybody meet up there, bring all your suits so that nobody forgets anything.
Yeah.
Then we just go and drive to the north side of the city, go-kart racing. I think I might put in a rule that I have to win, even though the top 3 people do get medals.
Yeah. Are you going? It's like an F1 thing or a K1 speed?
K1. It's K1.
Yeah. Those things.
So we're going to do that. And then once we're done, I don't think it would be smart for us to go right to the steakhouse. So it's 4th of July. So let's see if we could go to a free festival, go to the park, catch some fireworks, and then go get some steak and see where the night takes us.
It's an area where it rains quite often, so you can't really light anything on fire. So I just say, dude, like fireworks. I might be a little obsessed with fireworks. I don't know. I might have a problem, but I love lighting off fireworks. Like that is super fun. It is really fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your
Remember,
favorite kind of
my
firework?
uncle-
Like the big loud ones, or the ones that shoot up super high, or ones that just like burn scorch the earth underneath them?
I think there's a time and a place for each, Jeff.
Okay,
Mhm.
I think
sound like
I
a
think
real
you
connoisseur.
I think you start off the evening with something small, like a little, like a Roman candle into like a
Yeah.
kind of a thing. Then you
Yeah.
escalate, and then you really come down like a denouement. You don't want to do like a grand finale right away.
No,
You go into and then you you throw them all into a big pile and just gasoline, throw a match.
All right, safety first, I guess.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Leighton, I don't want you to like seriously injure yourself, so just have Malcolm do it. Just have OVO Ghost light them.
Yeah.
And you can stand.
I mean, I need him to not be injured too.
Oh, that's right. He's in the wedding.
I'll probably ask some of the guys who show up who are not a part of the wedding party to do it.
Yeah.
And the wedding's the next day.
No, 2 days later.
It's always
2 days
it's always
later.
good
Okay,
to
all
have.
right. So you've got a day to
expendables.
recover.
Yeah.
Okay, thank God.
It's good
I
to
was
invite
like,
some expendables.
some red shirts. Just shows up. That guy's not making it through this episode.
Really and truly, what's David Handler up to? Can we
Yeah, let's hire that guy.
Yeah.
get David Handler in there?
Yeah, he's good.
Freddie Ermo wants to know, will there be an RV? I'm guessing that's a no on the RV.
Well.
No on the RV.
We've learned our lesson. We took
Yeah,
we took the
yeah.
roof off
No
of one.
RVs.
I don't think we need to we don't need to do that again.
Yeah, that's good. And JPEG 1098, we answered your question a little earlier. Yes, the launching of rocket fireworks are legal in the state of Georgia. Sports gambling, not legal. Rocket
No.
fireworks,
Rocket
legal.
fireworks.
Fully legal. Yeah.
Will you be having wings for breakfast or anything like that, or will there be wings incorporated at all in the?
I could go for that right now.
That sounds delicious.
And think about it. We could do that for lunch that day. That might make sense. Actually, there might be the next day because you remember Hudson Grill where I took you?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
That's where the wedding party is at.
Nice.
The welcome party.
Yeah.
Now you are a content master. I watched this live. I mean, I've seen you do it for years. Watching you in Talladega, you were like first to all this stuff. Do you have somebody there who's like cataloging all of this, like shooting the whole bachelor party?
Last
too?
I heard, we have 2 videographers, a social media content capture, a photographer. We have at least 4
For
content.
the bachelor party?
For the bachelor party?
Oh, I was talking about the wedding in general.
Yeah,
For
the wedding. Nobody
Yeah.
wants to have legal record of the bachelor party.
No.
Yeah, for the wedding.
But I mean,
I
like,
told
it's
everybody at my
top
bachelor party. I told every single person, put your phones away. I
Yeah.
do not want phones. I don't want any.
No
There was some
pictures.
rogue pictures here and there. There was no sharing on social media. I
Right.
don't want any. I don't. This is my.
I like the
weekend.
idea that there's no sharing it either, right? Like
Yeah.
that's
No sharing.
Well, actually, I'll probably put in a rule. There's one photo we'll take. It's just a group photo.
Yeah.
One.
yeah.
And after we
Well,
take
You do
that
that, you do
photo-
that early.
Well, so
Oh, you
go
go
ahead. Sorry.
Okay.
Hit it.
I got a buddy, one of my best buds in the whole world. I was best man in his wedding. Okay. We go to a city for his bachelor party. It's Phoenix. I was gonna try and
Okay.
do like I was gonna try and
Sounds
do
like you're lying. We'll call it Phoenix.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know, to protect the innocent.
Yes, correct.
Innocent
no,
cities.
Arizona city that isn't
Sure.
Tucson.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
And the first night, we got tickets to some country concert. I don't know who the guy is. I didn't listen to a lot of country at that point. And even if I did, if it wasn't Garth Brooks, I probably want to know who it is. Okay.
Yeah.
So we take this big group picture. My buddy says, this is the only picture we're taking all week. Okay. This is the only one. Take a big group picture, and then we're going to get in this limo. And then for the rest of the weekend, I don't want any pictures, videos, unless it's like something super funny. But if it's inappropriate, do not take any pictures or videos. And there was,
unless you get the explicit written
Consent.
permission of the NFL.
Not
I fucked that up, but you get the joke.
Yeah.
AI Al Michaels comes in. He says, "Don't take my
Oh,
picture."
God.
So take this big group picture. Now, one of his idiot buddies from Canada took off his wedding ring. For what reason? I don't know. Guy's a total
Could be a
idiot.
million reasons.
Yeah, sure.
That
Probably
dumb
weightlifting. Right?
That dummy
Yeah.
posts a picture on Facebook at that
Not
time.
cool.
It was back when people used Facebook. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to say 10 seconds later, phone
Where's the
ring.
ring?
His wife. Where's your wedding ring? What's going on? What's happening? Guy didn't get to come to the concert that night.
No.
All night on the phone with his wife, and then flew back to Canada the next morning.
I mean, in her
Oh.
defense, the picture was of him with a naked breast in his mouth.
Yeah, well, yeah,
And if the ring was on, that picture's fine.
Not a problem.
You know what I mean? It's,
fine.
you know,
fine.
yeah.
Amanda said on my bachelor party, she's like, I don't care if you go to strip clubs, just don't have sex with them. And I was like,
Yeah.
I think that's a rule there.
Yeah, I think they're pretty strict about that too.
Not on the menu.
Okay, so Leighton, my bachelor party, we're in San Diego, and we go to this strip club. There's only one in San Diego, okay, and they have a metal detector outside of it, okay. So everybody's just walking through, giving their stuff, and I am obviously extremely drunk, and I take off my belt and my shoes, and I empty my pockets, and I put
And
my
my
hand
pants.
like this, and I stood in it, and the guy pointed to my brother, my best buddy, and he was like, "You watch him in there." You watch him. And apparently, I don't remember this. We got like a table, everybody's partying, and I'm just sound asleep, just enjoying myself.
Yeah, great nap.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Great
Incredible.
strip club nap. Really.
Incredible.
Great strip club.
Yeah.
Slap.
So
I want
that's,
to tell you something.
yes.
The wealthiest person I've ever been around is the guy who invented that machine.
This thing?
Oh, wow. It wasn't
Wow.
freecreditreport.com.
No.
No.
Yeah. Again, I don't understand how you make any money from a free.
It's supposed to be free. That was before the show started. I like callbacks to things that nobody heard.
First credit report is free, Jeff. The
Yeah.
next
Oh.
credit report, that's where they
Oh.
get you. It's like heroin.
I
Okay,
feel like
so-
you would not have made as much money as the guy who invented $100 credit report.
$1. It's just $1.
Or even $13 credit
Yeah.
report.
6
I
minute
just feel like I'm just saying of the people who make more money. I'm just saying you would
Right.
assume.
Dude, one of my favorite pictures I've ever had taken of me was at a bachelor party. So I don't know if you guys can see this bad boy. So
Oh.
I am,
Oh,
That's not good.
yeah. That's
it's
rough.
this scar right here.
I can't
So
see
I
it.
was a
It's too late.
co-founder of Sorab for Rudy's bachelor party, and we were out in the woods in the middle of West Virginia. It's 2 hours from anything. I
Sounds
think I might have told you guys this story.
Yeah.
Anyway, as per usual, there's there's no phones, plenty of alcohol, and I decided I'm gonna go to bed. And we've got these bunk beds. It was a good idea. We're all sleeping in the same room. So I jump up. I've got the top bunk, and there's a brick wall on the other side, and I hoist myself up, and I just headbutt the shit out of the wall. And I was like, I definitely should have gotten stitches. I've got a pretty good area spotter scar, but this guy behind me is like, he pours Grey Goose on it.
West Virginia.
He was like, he's a nurse, and he goes, nothing but the top shelf for D's. So he pours a bunch of Grey Goose on it, wraps my head up. I probably concussed, and then I just go to sleep. So I wake up, 2 black eyes, this awesome. I look like a Rob Zombie video. It was pretty awesome.
No,
But it's one of my favorite
From
all-time
West
pictures.
Virginia. That's what you
Yeah.
look like.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, it's just that's a great point. I look like a native.
No doctors, no dentists, nobody married that aren't related to each other. That's
That's
rule
on the
of
state flag, right? Just those things.
That's the state motto. That's
Yep.
the,
Right? Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right, Leighton, getting married a week from Saturday. Our buddy OVO Ghost said, I can chat here in the app. He's going to win at the K1. And he also said Buckhead or Baghdad on the 4th. It's the same. So I'm guessing Buckhead fireworks is pretty insane. This is what I'm getting at. So from the roof of the Marriott in downtown Buckhead, right next to the bucket shop, lighting off fireworks, drinking $5 Jack and Cokes, getting weird, Jeffrey.
Love it.
We also Mason Massey is coming on the show at some point. I sent him the link probably around like 6 which is 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. Our driver here in Pocono, July 13th, will be live. Myself, Andrew Kurland, possibly Natalie Decker. We have yet to confirm with her. Sometimes she answers us, and sometimes she doesn't. And when she does, she's on the show. And when she doesn't, we don't know. But we love her very much, and so we're working on that. So maybe Jeff, we put you in a blonde wig, and you say that you drive race cars. How's that?
I think I could pull it off.
Okay.
You'd be great. Blonde.
The beard is back, so we might have to shave that beard again, and then go full deep fake. You know who you could pull off is probably like 1981 Cher.
If you give me
If you believe in life after love.
if you give me a top 20, like Phil, and it's like, you could pull off 81 Cher wouldn't be in my top 100. That's pretty incredible.
Meanwhile, I'm up here as Sinead O'Connor burning a picture of the Pope.
Oh, the Pope.
You know,
Jeffrey, the thing that you did that you shaved the beard for, is that like online anywhere? Have we been able to see that commercial yet? Because
I haven't even seen it. I haven't even seen it. I have gotten social media posts from people who have seen it.
Oh,
but I have not seen it.
All right.
I would like to see this.
Yeah, I would also like to see it. They made me look like Superman. It was cool, but I didn't do it. I don't know.
We had a show name called The G Fake, because Revenge of the G Fake, like Jeef, but like deep fake, a G Fake.
I'll put it in the list for
G Fake.
Hey, Leighton, day of wedding. Okay, so you got the welcome party on Friday. That's always like there's a nice little lead up. You get to see a lot of people from out of town. Everybody, you don't want to get too drunk, although I obviously got a little too drunk at my welcome party. But like a lot of people that night will be giving you they'll be like, "Oh, Leighton, you ready? Cold feet."
I already hate that question, by the way.
Yeah. What is your response when people like, "Leighton, are you ready? Marriage?" You've been living with her for like 3 years.
I don't even have a response at this point. I'm like, oh yeah, man, and got a kid on the way. A lot's happening. That's what I always say right there.
Lots happening.
Man, got a kid on the way. A lot's happening. Yeah.
I feel like I can feel your anger, not anger, maybe your angst in that question.
Yeah, it's kind of like, what do you want me to say, right?
Yeah.
Like, how do you feel? I don't know.
I don't know. Leave me
I want
alone.
my suit to get here on time. Like, that's all I care about at this point.
What is the status on the suit?
Should be here tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
Should. He's doing a lot of heavy lifting on that.
Apparently, and I didn't know this. Apparently, I just saw on Instagram, Tim Getty's wedding is live streamed. I'm going to be there on this Saturday.
I'm not surprised.
No part of it. Yeah.
So you guys might see what some have called, and I said, okay, so our good friend Annalise, aka Banana Leche, will be at Leighton's wedding. I unfortunately can't make it to Leighton's wedding.
Amazing.
She said, I'm going to miss you. I was like, I know. I was like, I was really looking forward to going to a black wedding, to proving just how good of a dancer I am. Okay? I told Leighton that like months ago. I was like, dude, I'm telling you, black people are going to be impressed by my dancing. I'm just straight up standing. Okay? But okay, so day of the wedding, what is like early? Are we talking early wedding? Do you have all day to lead up to it?
6 p.m. wedding.
Whoa.
Yeah.
6 p.m. wedding. Yeah. 8
Is it
p.m.
gonna be? Is it outdoor, indoor?
Indoor in a cathedral.
That's you got to do indoor in Georgia in the summer, right?
Yeah.
You have to.
Our original wedding was October.
Yeah.
For a reason. It was too hot.
And
here.
I have been to some hot weddings, and I don't mean because they were sexy. I meant because it was everybody was drenched because of freaking humid and awful and baking. It's the worst. The worst is to get in the monkey suit and then stand in the blazing hot sun waiting for anything to happen. Oh, it's the worst.
No.
You got to have a cocktail. I know you're getting married in a Catholic church, so this is a moot point, but we had like a cocktail hour during our wedding. Like people were allowed to get drinks during the wedding, so that there wasn't a point where, because as soon as the wedding reception is over, everybody floods to a bar and they're just like, how many can I carry?
Yeah.
Right.
That's a thing. So it goes Catholic ceremony, then straight to the reception. And then how late does the reception go? Pretty late. I mean, I know Ray's.
Yeah, it's like 8 to 11.
Okay.
8 to almost midnight. Yeah.
Okay. That's legit.
Feel like. Say that again, Josh?
After party at the bucket shop.
Oh my god.
No. There should be. I didn't think about that. Yeah.
Oh man. I'll make a call.
Yeah.
Leading up, so all day all the girls getting ready? Or do you have like first look? Or are you?
Yeah, we're doing first look. We're doing. We're gonna say our vows to each other. Which, by the way, Grant called me this week and asked if I was writing my own vows. I said yes. He said you're screwed. You're gonna cry. So that's some good advice I got this week. And then
That's advice.
the last thing. I mean, we're gonna have the videographer do like a NBA player intro for the groomsmen. So that's the content idea. Of that day.
Wait, really?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's the content idea of that day. Just
That's
after us
incredible.
walking
It's
in.
got like that.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
At 96 Bulls.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look,
he couldn't quite make best man.
Leighton thought about making him best man. Instead, he's third in line.
Coming off the bench. It's Leighton's friend from grade school.
All right, wait, Leighton. Who do we have? Did you write like a funny intro for each guy, like standing at 6'1"?
No, I haven't put the script together.
Oh, you
Or should I just send you the video and you do the voiceover?
Jeff, I'm down.
Do it, Jeff.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, get on your
so
feet.
good.
It's the wedding party.
Our guest is here, but Leighton, write down each member of your wedding party in the private chat, and Jeff is going to improv each one of the intros after we interview our guest. Ladies and gentlemen, this man needs no introduction. Okay.
Nope. You voted for him.
He will be the driver of the 14 car in. Jeff, take it.
In way down in Pocono.
There you go. July 13th, Xfinity Series. He placed 11th in Talladega behind the wheel of the fan-controlled car, calling us from a car again. He's never not in a car. Ladies and gentlemen, the pride of Atlanta, Georgia, Mason Massey.
Woo!
How we doing, guys? That's a amazing introduction right there. That was awesome.
You earned it, man. Congrats on winning the fan vote again.
Absolutely,
Yes.
man. Just want to thank the fans for all the votes and hoping to one up our spot last time, get a top 10. Here at
Let's
Pocono.
go.
Hell yes. I'm gonna give you the exact number of people that voted for you here, Mason. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Give me 1 second here. You guys ask a question. Go ask a question. Patrick, ask a question.
Well, I want to talk about Pocono. I mean, again, I know you talked a little bit about last time about things that you'd want the fans to know about the track. Anything that you've been, as we were getting closer, you knew that you had a pretty sizable lead going into the end of this thing. Have you given any more thought about like what the strategy is over at Pocono? Anything that you want to do kind of special this race?
It's a little different than Dega, like we talked about last time. You're more on the gas the whole race. You're not really kind of riding around like you would at Dega.
Yeah,
Just hoping to be there at the end still. You know, you got to be there at the end to have a good finish. So I'll say we'll be cautiously aggressive. I guess that's a good way to put it.
okay.
Hopefully be there at the end and never know. Might get a top 10, maybe one up last time, like I said.
Yeah.
Cautiously aggressive, I think, was my tagline on my MySpace profile. I got in there.
You got to be cautiously aggressive to be in your top 8.
Mason,
What was the
That's right.
49,351 people voted for you.
woo?
Yeah, I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Legit.
Amazing. Just really want to thank the fans for that. That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Well done.
Leighton, Mason, are you married?
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Guys, a fucking race.
Not right now. Maybe one day.
Okay. Girlfriend.
No, not right now.
That was the first time I've seen Mason Massey look scared about anything.
Yeah, right now we're just racing, man. We're focused on that, and who knows what the future holds, but we'll see.
Well, Mickey in Rocky said women weaken legs, and I think in NASCAR it's women weaken wheels. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is that-
I like that. Yeah, I like that one.
good.
Talk to us about what happened. Was it last week? I was talking to Jason Miller, the crew chief of the fan, said you had gotten spun out or something. You and I were texting a little bit about like what happened kind of last week and like what like are you? Sounds like you're okay, but would love to understand what's been going on.
It was late in the race. We were running in the middle 20s, around there somewhere, 25th or so.
Yeah.
And the guy underneath me, off in turn one, just got loose underneath me and got into me and spun me. It was an accident. He didn't mean to do it. We talked after the race, but one of those deals. You'll have that in racing, I guess. So hopefully at Pocono that don't happen.
So he's enemy number
see
one,
that.
is what you're saying. Like we would like a name, and we want to make a big deal about this.
It was for sure when I got out of the car. I was a little heated, but we talked and we're good.
bet.
So
You have an
hopefully he won't
army
do
of
that again.
50,000 fans we can send after this human. It's
Yeah.
you, and you're just leading
Yeah.
this pack of 50,000. Let's go get him.
Absolutely. I just can't believe that many people voted for me, man. That's
Let's go.
It's
that's a
awesome.
huge number.
Hell yeah,
Huge
man.
number.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I think they were just pumped with what you did in Talladega. OVO Ghost on the app chat said we need a win. I mean, listen, top 10, then we get top 5, then we win. But hey, if you do win in the car, then we all. I mean, Leighton's going to be married at that point. We're just going to redo another bachelor party. We're just going to do
of course.
another bachelor
Yeah.
party.
If we win, we're gonna have a heck of a celebration. I know that. So
Yeah. Yeah.
be a fun
You ever
victory
drink
lane.
champagne so hard it comes out of your nose, or is that just me? I don't. Yeah, just like
Do I what?
You ever drank champagne so hard it comes out of your nose? Like you chug it
I've
and-
never had that happen, but if I win, I'll give it a go. I guess we'll try.
Hell
it.
yes. Let's go. Mason, you ever been on a bachelor party?
I have. Been
Okay.
on a few of them.
Okay. He's been on a few bachelor parties. Leighton gets married a week from Saturday. Okay. You got any advice for his bachelor party? Things to do, things not to do, things that you've seen some of your dumber friends do, that kind of thing.
Well, I know one thing. I haven't got an invite, so I'm a little disappointed about that. But no.
Lane was holding out to see
Actually,
if
no,
you
we're
won
going
the
racing.
vote.
We're going racing. Yeah.
The last one I went to was up in the mountains. That was a lot of fun.
Okay.
I recommend something just low key, hanging out with the boys and just having a good time.
See,
Wouldn't want to get yourself in trouble or anything.
Nope.
can't get yourself in trouble 2 days before your wedding, Leighton. Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
let's not do that.
Yep.
No trouble.
No trouble. Mason, obviously Pocono known as the tricky triangle. How are you? I know you're good on 4 turns. How are you feeling with 3? Are we?
Yeah, it's a weird racetrack. It's a lot of fun though. All the corners are completely different, and you have to figure out the corners you want to be good in. It's hard to be good in all of them with the setup of the race car and all that. But yeah, I mean, it's always a pretty good race. Like I said last time, the restarts are always wild. It's a lot of fun to watch. And I'll just really focus on hitting the tunnel turn. That's where you make a lot of speed at.
Okay.
And it's just all depends how fast you want to drive it into that corner.
How do you prepare for these individual races? Do you do iRacing or any simulator to start visualizing it before you get there day of?
I'll do iRacing all week. Every track I go to, hop on iRacing all week and just run laps, run races there.
Amazing.
I'll watch the race from last year, just see if there's anything I
Okay.
can learn from that, if they move up the track at all or how they do that. And I'll watch onboard video, just kind of get an idea of where they're backing out of the gas at and getting back into the gas and all that. And some SMT, which is information. I can see how hard they're hitting the brake pedal. I can see when they're getting back in the gas, and just a lot of stuff like that just to get yourself prepared.
Wow. That's
That's
awesome.
so cool.
The amount of preparation, and I would imagine that the iRacing is like as close to actual real racing as you're going to get off a track, right?
Yeah, the cars are a little different than real life, how they drive, but the racetracks are identical. On iRacing, they have all the bumps where they are in real life, so you get to feel the bumps and where that's going to be at.
Wow.
And I really do it just to get to know the racetrack for the most part.
Okay. Interesting.
Wow. That's incredible.
Last race, it was your first time driving with us, fans doing all that kind of stuff. I think this race, now that the fans know you and everything, we want to get a little more Mason on the mic during the race, especially in caution time. Okay. So we're going to collect some questions and relay them to you so that you can answer fan questions in the car. Are you okay with that?
Absolutely, man. Let's do it.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Okay. All right. And then what are your thoughts on piping in possibly me singing you Journey during the car?
I'll start singing with you.
Let's go.
Hey, there it
If you
is.
don't stop believing, I'll start singing with you.
Hell yeah. Let's go. That is the correct answer. That's the correct answer. Where are you headed this weekend? Are you driving this weekend?
Yeah, we have a truck race in Nashville. I just landed here in Nashville.
Okay.
Be racing tomorrow night. So hoping to have a good run and have some hopefully have some good momentum going into Pocono, and
Hell yeah.
just a cool track
Let's
here.
go, man.
A lot of fun.
What's better, Broadway or the track?
Oof. I like coming to Nashville when I'm not racing to go to Broadway.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll be flying out right after the race tomorrow, so we're gonna stay away from Broadway tonight. Then get hydrated, and yeah, but Broadway's awesome, man. It's a fun time.
What's the prep difference between, like, again, being really new to this whole world? Like, what's the difference, the primary difference in like prep for the truck races versus like the Xfinity? Do you go about that really differently? Is it a whole different mindset, or is it racing's racing?
It's about the same. The truck races are not as long as racing Xfinity races.
Yeah.
So in the truck races, you have to really be aggressive from the start because you don't have as many laps. And I'd say it's about the same for the most part. It's going to be like upper 90s this weekend, super hot.
Damn.
So I'll be hydrating a bunch.
Woo.
And yeah, it's a night race though, thank God. So.
Oh, whew.
Okay.
All right.
That's
Yeah.
intense.
I saw it was a tweet that was like, I'm visiting Texas in the summer. What's it like? And it's like, you ever been cremated? That's
Yeah.
all I
Hot. It gets hot in Texas, man.
right now. Yeah.
That's good.
Absolutely.
OVO Ghost in the app chat says, what's your favorite track, Mason? What's your favorite track?
I'm gonna have to go with Darlington. I like the worn out racetracks where you move around a lot. I came from dirt,
Okay.
so I like just being able to move around a lot and the rear end kind of coming out from under you. I feel like I can beat a lot of guys at those type of tracks.
Okay.
So I like the Darlingtons, the Richmonds,
Okay.
just anywhere that's worn out.
Got it. I like the term I came from dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Josh,
dirt, man.
your rear end comes out from under you a lot.
Yeah, it does. Quite a bit. My foot comes out of my mouth quite often. Too. Yep. Well, dude, Mason, we're pumped to have you behind the wheel.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, super excited,
I am
man.
too,
Can't
man.
wait to
I
see it.
can't wait.
Wait till you
Can't wait.
see
It'll
the
be a lot of fun.
car. Wait till you see the car. We have a sponsor. We can't talk about just yet. It hasn't been officially announced. I will say that I don't know, Jeff. You got? I don't want to give it away. Get D's. What do you got?
I mean,
I was gonna ask. Sorry, go ahead, please, Jeff.
no, you please.
I was gonna ask Mason. Do you know? Are you aware who the sponsor is? Have you seen the truck yet or the car? You've heard.
I have.
Don't say it out loud.
I
All right,
have.
all right, okay. I was making sure because we're all very excited about it. So I didn't know if
I'm
you
excited
had an
too.
idea about it.
Yep.
So
I'm
I'm
excited.
just
too.
curious
That'd be
what
awesome,
you're
man.
gonna do when you find out.
Yeah.
yeah, what you?
What how are you, do you think on like the just like a regular shirt, you think you can just rip it off? Like, how do you feel?
I don't know, man. That's tough. I actually
Yeah.
tried to do that before when I was
Gotta
younger, and
have-
I wasn't able to do it. So
Gotta have 13-inch pythons to be able to do that.
yeah,
That's true. That's true.
I don't know if I got that in me.
I would say that you're a real you're a real hero to all of us, Mason. And you're a maniac. You're a maniac
He's
on
a
the
maniac.
court.
Yeah.
You know?
We
Yeah.
are.
Right.
We
So-
appreciate you, man. Good luck.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, have a great race. Yeah.
Absolutely, guys. I really appreciate you having me on. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Let's
See you,
go,
y'all.
man. Congrats. See you
See
out
you in a
there.
couple of weeks.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go.
See y'all.
Sir.
Absolutely.
So cool. So much fun.
He's the best.
He's awesome.
Just awesome. Apparently OVO Ghost in the app chat, which I'm now, that's my new favorite, just saying, in the app chat.
He's got a good mouth feel, doesn't it?
Bronny James officially a Los Angeles Laker.
No.
Well,
As
you
of
knew
right
that
now?
was going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but like, I don't. Part of it, like the
Ain't
The
nepotism something, Jeff?
Well, that's the only reason,
he's still playing.
Sophia Coppola was in Godfather 3? What?
yeah. I mean,
Look.
come on.
Man, you got the pulls today, Josh.
If it wasn't in the contract, it was heavily insinuated when the signing happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JJ Redick was like, guys, I got to do a podcast. Just draft Bronny James. We'll get the price.
Sorry, can we move the Thursday game to Monday morning? I've got to do a podcast.
Yeah,
It's really interfering with my
We booked a real big guest, Leighton Batiste. Huge deal.
big.
Man, Mason I'm just pumped. I'm pumped for Pocono. I'm
Oh,
pumped
yeah.
for I'm pumped for the fans to see the car. Now, listen, we were supposed to, there's a lot of things in the fan controlled world. This always happens. We map out months of timeline, and then everything gets chopped up and truncated. And we wanted the driver vote, or we wanted the car vote to go a long time, but we may only get like 3 days because of design and everything. So when we do the press release and we release the car vote, we only have 1 to 2 days, maybe 3. So what I will tell you is that there is one car that is awesome and the other car is good. Vote for the awesome one. Okay.
Yeah.
They
vote for the
both look
awesome.
very similar, just a different color. Okay.
Are we going to mention the fact that we have the Ted Lasso of racing on the
Oh yeah,
show?
we do have them. Thanks, Jeff. I really wanted to talk about that.
Did you?
Oh,
Did
Patrick
you?
D. Oh, Patrick D's. Yes.
Yeah.
What it's a weird, like, I'm thrilled by that comment. I love that show. Ted Lasso, that ethos is incredible. But I think that comment stemmed from the fact that I know less than anything about racing. This guy's interviewing me and he's like, you don't know anything. It's like Ted Lasso about soccer. And I was like, but yet I've got this irrational belief that we're going to crush it. So like, I liked the compliment, but he was trying to find a way to artfully tell me you don't know anything about the sport you're very into. Is what it came from. And when he said, I started laughing so hard. I was like, all right, I will take it.
I'm kind of a bit bummed out that after that interview, you didn't immediately start growing a mustache.
Do you think I could pull it off? Like
Yes.
a weird.
Oh, you
red
could pull it
little
off.
mustache?
Yes.
Yeah.
You pulled off that beard, which made you look like
Challenge
Daryl
accepted.
Hall in 1991. You could pull off the mustache. Don't let anybody tell you different.
Have to take that. But like, does the mustache and kind of the spiky hair? I don't feel like works. I would need like more hair. I don't know. No. All right.
No.
All
You
right.
just spike the mustache. Just make it go out.
Spike the mustache.
Just make it look like the evil
Product in it. Okay. Yeah. Like.
Instead of curling it like this, you just pull it out. And you're like,
Okay. All right.
did I just invent a mustache style?
I think you might have.
Man,
You
do
got
you got?
the,
Like old guy bushy eyebrows, but mustache like.
it's a mush hawk.
Free show. This is a free show.
This is free entertainment.
Speaking of which, I do have the list of the potential titles for what this show will be called next week.
Oh,
ladies
let's
and
go.
gentlemen. They are up in the app right now for your voting pleasure. We have Independence Lay. Love it.
That's
Safety First. Nothing but Top Shelf. Buckhead or Baghdad. Revenge of the G Fakes.
I love the G fakes.
You're screwed. You're gonna cry.
Oh, that's good.
And they're not quite up at the app
Oh,
yet,
they're
but they
not.
will be very soon.
It will be very soon.
I got to the bottom of the message saying, "Please don't read these yet, Jeff." But I started at the top.
We also,
Unbelievable.
Jeff, if you see Leighton's message up there, we also have Leighton's bridal party.
I'm ready. You ready to do it?
I'm
The
ready. Do you want me to
the
do a
1990s
Oh my
Chicago Bulls intro for
let's see how this goes.
Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet. It's the Leighton Batiste wedding party. First up, you know him, you love him. Best man, best friend. He did it on a dare, Darius Johnson from Mobile, Alabama. Next up, oldest brother, the Lion in Winter, Lionel Batiste. Second oldest brother, don't call him Johnson, Lyndon Batiste.
Johnson, he was an asshole.
Next up, the pride of East Atlanta, which is not in the middle, Malcolm Maddox.
Over your ghost.
And Richmond, Virginia's finest. He Hathaway to win, Monty Hathaway.
Oh, don't say Anne Hathaway anywhere near us.
Coming in the door next, Richmond, Virginia's second finest. It's Miller time, Malachi Miller.
Oh, less filling, great taste.
From the lucky city of Dublin, Georgia. It's a It's a Trojan horse, Troy Ash. That was terrible.
I love that movie with Brad Pitt. He was ripped.
And ladies and gentlemen, the man of the hour, the tower of power, the pride of Atlanta, Georgia, Leighton There you go.
Let's get
That's your wedding party, ladies and
That
gentlemen.
was really good. Yeah.
There you go, Leighton.
Yeah.
Your entire bridal party just got their intro done by a professional. According to Fan Controlled Sports, he sounds like Olmec from Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Oh, I'll take that.
What a
Yeah,
compliment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's actually a really good compliment. Yeah.
Do you guys remember the Honey Brown beer commercials back in the day? The beer god has spoken. Do you remember that?
No.
That's just a Pittsburgh thing. I think you're just
It might be only an East Coast
Yeah.
thing. I've never seen Honey
Yeah.
Brown lager outside of it, so it's got to be. It was just like this beer god who come in. Beer god has spoken, and it was like, oh, okay. Sick, guys. Whatever you think.
you will have another one. The beer god has spoken.
Beer god has spoken. Also, we kind of got to give a shout out. We didn't give a shout out at the top of the show, but last night at midnight, your third Fanvatar was confirmed at the end of the Pick'em leaderboards. Now, here's a crazy thing. In the first time in the history of fan controlled sports and entertainment, somebody has won the leaderboard 2 weeks in a row.
What?
In this new iteration of the app, the first time this has ever happened, and it was Cool One. Okay,
Cool
he's
One.
Been on the car
Legend.
all 3 times. Okay,
Wow.
he'll be on the car again. Now he won it again, which means second place gets their Fanvatar on the car. And guess who was in second place? The one, the only, everybody's Crypto Wergen for the weekend. Crypto Wergen in here. So his Fanvatar will go on the back of the car. This time, the Fanvatars will be on the top of the trunk. It's called the back lid. Apparently, that's the technical term, Jeff. The back
lid.
Okay.
Right. I like
So
it.
we've got Cool One, Crypto Wergen, and Hilton Regis in there. Currently in the lead is Vino D995. Then you got Vitae, Bup B, Crypto Wergen, Nerdy, Mytor, Nivea Diamond, and Hilton Regis in there as well. And Cool One standing at 10th place. But we had if you were awake this morning for cricket, myself, Encore Honda, and Leighton Batiste did the first 9 overs of the India versus England cricket semifinal in the Cricket World Cup. And we were going to do all 20 overs, but it started raining and it was delayed for like an hour and a half. And then the sun came out, dried out the pitch, dried out the wicket, bing, bang, boom. India takes down England. I mean, an absolute bloodbath on the pitch, on the wicket, wickets flying everywhere, Jeff. India heading to face South Africa in the Cricket World Cup on Saturday, live from Barbados.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
It's
The way you
exciting.
just throw around words like pitch and wicket and overs, it sounds like you've been saying it since you were like 6. Like you grew up, your dad played professional cricket. You've got a bat on your wall. It's
He's
incredible.
he's the Ted Lasso of cricket.
Correct. Actually, difference is he knows a little something about cricket in a way I still don't know about racing. I just refuse.
Let me tell you guys this right now. I
Please do.
have become pretty obsessed with cricket. I really like
I
it.
know, you can tell. It's contagious.
And Leighton also, I think I've sold him on cricket.
No, it's a great sport.
See?
Look at that.
See? It's
It's
super
contagious.
fun. The best part about cricket, as opposed to baseball,
Hit me.
is that everything counts. So if you foul off a ball in baseball, it's just like, well, he's already got 2 strikes. That doesn't count. Every time the ball hits the bat in cricket, it matters. It matters.
Means something.
And you only got 120 of them, unless you go wide here and there, but there's not that many wide. So, Jeff, it all counts. It all
I
counts.
love it. It all
Yeah.
counts. It all
like
counts.
being-
And your votes all count, ladies and gentlemen. Get your votes in on the app on what our name
yeah.
is going to be next week.
Okay.
I already read them off.
I
You
didn't
know what they
vote.
are. Get
I
them
gotta
out now.
go. I'm gotta go through all these picks. There was 17 different sports picks. I gotta be better about scheduling them after the show so people don't have to go through them. I'm just talking out loud to you guys because that's how things work here. Leighton, can you do your vowels on air right now? Let's hear them.
Oh,
Patrick.
I haven't written them.
Have you started writing them? Obviously, you probably put a lot of
Not
thought
yet.
into them, but
Not yet.
nothing shot.
Not yet.
Okay.
Not
All
yet.
right.
Can you make them rhyme?
Oh,
Oh my God.
That would be cool.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah.
Could you
Yeah.
make them a limerick?
Yeah, that's the term I was looking for. Thanks.
Making a limerick. Yeah.
Jeffrey, how is that book doing? I'm so proud of that.
Oh, it's funny that you ask. I literally just turned in the final edits today.
Okay.
And it should be on bookshelves, I think, early next year, early 2025.
I think that is
publishing takes a long time.
Yeah,
that's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
Reset that a little bit. Tell people about it because I don't know that everybody knows.
Well, I do a movie review podcast called the Filmcast. And for several years now, it started as just a gag, just a dumb joke to annoy my co-hosts. I started reviewing the movies with a limerick, and it kind of caught on and became a thing. You can actually order limericks. I'll make a limerick bespoke for you for any occasion. Hint, Layden. At cameo.com/Jeff Cannata. Cameo.com/Jeff Cannata. Yeah.
He already has his vowels written, but what if he amended them? A bit of a end the vowels.
I love it. Yeah.
Like her name is Rachel. She's so sweet. I don't know. You good at lyrics.
Yeah.
Limericks. Go ahead.
It's been one heck of a ride. I'm glad that you'll be my bride. Let's do this together and be two together forever. I think we're just hitting our stride.
Oh, that was actually good.
That was terrible. Well, they're actually good because I spent more than
2001 wasn't written in a day, Jeff. Okay,
right.
No.
I actually just did a limerick for on Cameo. I just did a limerick for a gender reveal.
Oh,
okay.
Which is like one of the coolest ones I've done. It was really, really fun. And I'm sure we'll never see this, so I can kind of reveal it. It was very fun because I set up the rhyme with enjoy and employ, and then at the end it was a girl. So I was very pleased with myself that I did a little swerve at the end. It was very fun.
That's
well
amazing.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm doing this book. This publisher came to me and was like, "Hey, we should do a book of your limericks." And so I'm doing this book of like 250 of the film limericks. And we're doing it as a quiz. So it'll be like you can try to guess what movie it is based on the limerick. And they're ranked in difficulty level, 5 levels of difficulty. And it should be a lot of fun. I'm writing up clues for some of the highest level difficulty ones. And
did you organize the difficulty?
no, they did it.
They did it. Oh, got it. Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was really cool because I think I'm the
that's
worst
awesome.
one to judge that. But
Yeah.
they
Can you do a couple for us right now? I'd like to. Do you have any?
sure.
You mean easy?
You
Is this
have them up.
illegal?
Yeah,
Is this
yeah.
illegal?
Yeah, we also
I can find them.
I want it because I mean I want the book, obviously, you know.
Yeah.
But I would like to know if because I'm pretty decent at movie trivia. I'm pretty
All right. Let's do we'll do a classic movie.
Okay,
We'll do a classic movie. How about this one?
Is it Bad Boys 2? Sorry, go ahead. Is Bad
Eric-
Boys 2 in this?
See if you guys can get this one. This is a classic movie. I'm sure you've all seen. Okay.
Okay.
They're after a sizable score. Each member he has to implore. When Danny has 10, he should count again. He probably needs just one more.
Ocean's 11.
That's Ocean's 11.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
That's good. That's
It's
good.
really awesome.
You like those?
I do.
I
do.
Here's
Free. This is free advertising, Jeff.
free advertising. Yeah. How about this one?
See, the Daily Mail
These are
picks
kind of
this
easy.
one up,
These
you
are
know?
kind of easy, but they're still fun.
Simon Baker is a douche.
Yeah, come on. And buy the book.
The great space adventure begins long before midichlorians. I thought kissing Leia made Luke a playa. Did George really know they were twins?
Ennis.
That's
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, got it. Good.
Anyway, there's a lot of them. There's 250 of them in the book, and you'll be able to
So
buy it
cool.
in
It's a
bookstores.
250-page book plus like ends and beginnings, so almost like a 270-page book. That's pretty sick,
Something
man.
like that. Yeah.
That's rad. That's so cool. It's
good.
so cool.
They showed it. They
Congratulations,
mocked
man.
up the cover, and it's going to have like this reflective foil, and it's all going to be red.
So cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
Paperback or hardback or both?
It'll be paperback, but it's going to be like a large format, kind of like it's good, like a quiz book. It's meant to be like a quiz book.
Hey, will I be able to buy it at Hudson News? Someone to grab that bad boy, get on an airplane, and just
I hope so. I don't know.
6 hours.
Supposedly, it'll be anywhere you can get fine books. I don't know.
So cool.
We'll see. Yeah, thanks.
We Jess Samola, we can just tell us who's winning in the vote there for the show name.
Did you guys vote?
I guess before, because we're not going to have a show next Thursday, obviously.
No.
Leighton is going to get married a week from Saturday, so we're not going to have a show right before his wedding.
Yeah.
Let's go around the dais here and give Leighton the worst possible advice we can give in marriage.
Yeah.
The worst possible advice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Jeff, we'll start with you. Very happily married.
Worst possible advice for being married is stick to your guns.
I was just yeah.
Don't compromise at all.
No.
Yeah,
You're
that
always right.
Mhm.
And even when you are actually right, you definitely insist that you're right. That's the worst possible advice I could give.
Yep. Deez, what do you got? Happily married, lovely.
I was gonna go with the you're always right no matter what. I think that one just encompasses just so much.
Yeah.
I would say let her drive. You know what I mean? She should just drive everywhere. You sit in the passenger seat, get driven around. That's just enjoy your life. You don't need to control the car or the remote. You don't need either of those things in your life.
Yep. All right. This goes parenting and marriage. But when the baby is crying, act like you're sleeping on the couch.
They love that.
Great goat. They love
He
that.
loves that. Yeah.
They love that. Yeah.
Well, we got the show name, ladies and gentlemen, and this actually applies to Leighton's adventure next week. Safety first.
Safety first.
Yeah.
Safety first is what we're going to be called.
Don't Jason Pierre-Paul it. Okay. Keep those fingers. You need one for a ringer. Okay. I just put full limericks there, Jeff.
Yeah, that's good.
You need one for a ringer. Yeah.
And stay tuned. We've got a card vote coming up, a huge announcement about some partners about future races. So, brother, I'm pretty excited about it.
You know what they say, Josh? 2 in the thing, 1 in the ring.
And on that note, Jeff,
we'll see you in 2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. 2 weeks. Until then, power to the fan.
Power to the fans.